Trauma is a word that we can no longer ignore in our society. Trauma affects brain function. Trauma changes your brain. Now, we know that the brain is the most important neurological organ for your cognitive regulation, emotional regulation, and behavioral regulation. Now, if you've gone through a lot in your life, such as chronic stress or prolonged, repeated childhood trauma, chances are the traumatic events that we've gone through have reshaped our brain. Your brain is extremely sensitive to your environment. Now, we know that every human has been adapted with a survival mechanism ingrained into the emotional brain and into your nervous system. Now, the purpose of a survival mechanism is to ensure that your internal state are readjusted for survival relative to the stressors in your environment. When your fight response is no longer able to help you, you plummet into a state of immobility response, a state of collapse, and a state of shutdown. And that is a traumatic state, a state of dissociation.
I'm really pleased I attended the trauma course today. I have so much to take away with me and I highly recommend it to everybody.
That was amazing, and I would recommend this course, the Mind Body course, to anyone.
I really enjoyed the way that the brain works was presented. It was really clear, really concise, and we did some practical exercises as well, and I would highly recommend the course. Really good.
Now, in our course, in our trauma course, we integrate over 100 years of trauma studies, simplified so that you could easily digest key concepts, and also we move from the basic understanding of trauma, how the trauma impacts your emotions, your mind, into the biochemistry of trauma. There are key hormones that are affected, key neurotransmitters that are affected, and we're going to debunk all that and ensure that you get going with regards to your recovery. Then we move into the recovery pathway, which we know as the trauma, TRAUMA, recovery framework. A lot of people are finding it very useful all over the world. Why don't you join us? This is a training course like no other. When you are exposed to the right understanding, you start to develop elevated state of energy, elevated mindset for recovery. I'm Wale Oladipo, lead trainer and psychotherapist for Mind Body Breakthrough. Sign up and join us on the course, and you'll be very glad you did.